made a video yesterday, but I forgot to post it. So I posted it this morning. Will I remember to post this one? I don't know. Anyways, the key to everything right now is to not fear. And I've been kind of trying to just keep my mouth shut and stay like on a beam, just be, like I am. God says I am. Just be, okay? And just move forward in that, don't think up, don't think down, don't think tomorrow, don't think the past, don't think negative, don't think, well, you can picture positive, I guess. That's, yeah. Anytime you think of the future, just try to see a positive picture, but just, if you can't do that, which I have a picture, but it's hard to keep it in my mind. You have to make your own picture. Draw it, and just stay on that neutral beam. Because apparently the world's changing and it's going up and up and up, and we're going with it. I've been watching this guy, Ian Welsh, I think his name is Ian Welsh. And I like the way he's talking about it, because these people talk about a timeline, like a solar flash that's coming, that's going to put us into like the millennium in the Bible, where we've already took off with Jesus, and then we come back and we lock up the devil, and then we have a millennium. But they're talking about that time, and I really don't think we're at that time. That's when we're in our spiritual bodies and we're here floating around helping people that didn't believe and didn't make it. And they're getting 1,000 years to try again, to give one last try. I believe they'll even live 1,000 years. But I don't believe we're at that time. I believe we're at the kingdom age time, where we take over the planet and it's heaven on earth time. I believe that is what's coming, where money is no object anymore. You can be any age you want to be. Your health is no problem anymore. They already have that technology. All they got to do is put you in a med bed and push the button and you're done. Say, what do you want? Well, I'll be 26 and completely healthy. Okay, here you go, bink. Whatever was, your ultimate DNA, they can push a button and bink, you're there. That's what I believe is coming. When? Don't fucking know. Why am I seeing it? There's only two reasons I'm seeing it. Either somebody's going to find these videos, or the small amount of people I tell this stuff to are going to get something out of it, or I'm actually going to experience it. So I don't know. And you may think that you don't deserve it, but if you're here, you do. If you're here, you're in. You made it. Out of all those eggs and all those sperms, you made it. 1,000,000,000 to 1 chance, and you made it. Why did you make it? Why are you here? Too bad we have to grow through suffering. Hope that is a thing of the past soon. I think in the new heaven on earth, that will be a thing of the past. And though many people have seen, like 100 years in the future, that a lot of the buildings and cities will be floating, so the earth can just be the earth, and we can go down to the earth and all that. But the cities and houses and a lot of things like that float above the earth, so the earth can just be at peace. And so my positive picture is my land and my house and my animals all on this floating piece of land. And we float to the beach, and we float to the mountains, and we float out wherever, and the spaceships come in, and we got a big stage on the backside of my property, and we do concerts, and my band's there, and my boys are in the band too. And my family's there, and they're all happy, and everybody's smiling. And the extraterrestrials are loving it, because apparently they like our music really well. What I've heard is they mostly like the music that does not have words, but maybe I can change that. But I do have music without words as well, so I'm up for it. I hope that is my piece of the new world. And yours, Rob, and other RS boys. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just telling you what I keep hearing. I keep hearing, and I keep hearing, and I keep hearing, and I've been hearing it. Jesus, I've been hearing this stuff 6 or 7 years now. Mr. T becoming the prez, that was that was the military had made this plan a long time ago. Apparently us from the future went back to the 50s or maybe a little before and set a plan together, and it's finally coming together, and Mr. T was just part of it. And Mr. B, has never been our prez. That's just a part of the movie they're showing you. Mr. T in the Army, in the Alliance, is trying to show everybody what the world would have been if the bad guys had kept it going. And that's what, so the B you're seeing and the others you're seeing, they're actors. They're not even the real people anymore. Mr. B was taken out like 3 or 4 years ago. So it's just a movie they're letting run out. So you can watch the movie. So the sleepers can watch the movie and go crazy over it and go, man, how can they do that? And you wake up. They want you to wake up. And people are not waking up. It's a problem. Well, they are, but not fast enough, in my opinion. Cooper! Charlie? Cooper! He took off again. He took off this morning. I had to call my son. I thought I was going to have to chase him. Chloe, what are you doing? Anyway. I forgot what I was talking about. Isn't that just wonderful? But bottom line is, it's coming. If you're still breathing, you're going to be part of it. It's going to be a wonderful time to be alive, and would make my life make a whole lot more sense. Because being a 70-year-old man, I have to rely on miracles constantly just to pay my bills, which God's been pretty cool about that. It's been quite amazing. If you want, there's a book right there. But anyway, Cooper! Coop! Jesus. Anyway. So it's coming. Just don't know when. Well, that's what I was saying. Being a 70-year-old man and can't even pay my bills without miracles, and totally in survival mode all the time. Can't think of being creative. It's very hard for me to clean my house and take the trash out. So I'm so focused on survival. And that's right, where the bad guys want everybody. And that's what they're trying to show us. That's why the economy is where it's at, and everything's where it's at, and gas is where it's at, and because they're trying to show us this is what the bad guys had planned for you. So everybody will finally go, wait a minute, I don't want this. I even heard that they're gonna, for the cameras, they're gonna have Mr. T arrested, and then they're gonna get rid of Mr. B, and then here's a piece. And what's her name? Our vice president. She cannot be the president because she was not born here, it turns out. And so guess who's going to be your president? Nancy Pelosi. Like that? And then she's going to bring in her Satan himself, her nephew. What's his name? Governor of California. Gavin Newsom. Or Hillary. And then they will become the vice president. And then Nancy will step down, and whoever she put in the vice president will be your president. I think the military will step in before that. Well, they're already in. They'll just announce they're in, and they'll start running these 24 hours a day on the EBS, emergency broadcast system, because that's the only way they can get through, because media is so compromised. They'll start running these messages telling everybody what's been going on and what's happening, and here we go. All right, so when you see the EBS kick in, you know we're going good. Yoo-hoo! Bye.